Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. I'm Ashten, the face behind Ashten Stitches, and today I'm going to show you how to make this super cute heart granny square. It is a solid granny square, so this will be really great for things like bags or even coasters, but it's a lot more simple than it looks, and it's great for Valentine's Day coming up. This is also really great if you're a little bit more than a beginner, maybe an advanced beginner or a confident beginner, and you want to try something a little bit new. Try out this magic ring, try out triple crochets, all that fun stuff. But let's go ahead and get into the materials. For your materials, you will need some yarn. I'm using two colors, a pink for the heart and then white for the border. You can also use any type of yarn. This is just 100% cotton yarn. It's what I like to use for this sort of thing, but you can use whatever yarn that you want. You can also use any hook that you want that matches your yarn, but today I am using a 5mm hook. You will also need a yarn needle and a pair of scissors. And let's go ahead and get started. So we are first going to start by making our heart. And to start, we're going to make a magic ring. So you're going to take the end of your yarn, place it between your middle finger and your ring finger, wrap it around, create an X towards you, and then turn your hand over to have parallel lines. Grab your hook, go under the first line, grab the second line and pull that through. Go ahead and grab that loop and your other two loops, and then go ahead and release your fingers. Once you've done that, you're going to chain 3. And this counts as a double crochet. Then you're going to make 12 double crochets into this magic ring. So a double crochet is yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2. So that was 1, and you'll just make 11 more for a total of 13 double crochets. So again, I'll show you how to make a double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2. So go ahead and keep making your double crochets all the way until you have made 12 additional double crochets, with 13 being the total, with that chain 3 being a double crochet. And I will meet you back once you've done that. Once you've made your double crochets, you should have a total of 13, counting that chain 3 at the beginning. At this point, you can go ahead and take that loose end and tighten up your magic ring to close the circle. And then we're going to find the top of that chain 3, so the third chain, and we're going to slip stitch into that chain to join our round. So a slip stitch is insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and then pull through again. And that is round 1. For round 2, we are going to skip the first stitch, and then into the second stitch, we're going to place 8 treble crochets. So I'll go ahead and show you how to do that. So skip that first stitch, into the second stitch, we're going to yarn over twice, insert your hook into the second stitch, yarn over, pull through. You'll have 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops on the hook, and then yarn over, pull through 2. And then we're just going to repeat that 7 more times for a total of 8 treble crochet in that stitch. So that was 1, here's 2, and you'll just keep doing that until you have a total of 8 in that one stitch. Now I'll meet you back once you've done that. Now you should have 8 treble crochets in that one stitch. Into the next stitch, we're going to place a double crochet. Into the next stitch, we're going to place a double crochet and a half double crochet. So again, a double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, and then a half double crochet is yarn over, insert your hook into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. So that stitch should have a double crochet and a half double crochet. Into the next stitch, we're going to place 2 half double crochets. So again, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And then one more time, yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. Into the next stitch, we're going to place a half double crochet and a double crochet. So we'll do the half double crochet first, and then double crochet into the same stitch. Into the next stitch, we're going to place a double crochet and a half double crochet in the same stitch. So first is a double crochet, and then a half double crochet into the same stitch. Into the next stitch, we're going to place 2 half double crochets. Into the next stitch, we're going to place a half double crochet and a double crochet. So we'll first do the half double crochet, and then the double crochet into the same stitch. Into the next stitch, we're going to place 1 double crochet. Then into this next stitch, we're going to place 8 treble crochet. So just like we did in the beginning, we're going to do right here. As a refresher, a treble crochet is yarn over twice, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2. And do that until you have 8 treble crochets in that one stitch. And I'll meet you back once you've done that. Once you've done your 8 treble crochets, we are going to slip stitch into your previous slip stitch. So this is our first treble crochet from the beginning of this row, and it's that little hole right in between. And we're going to slip stitch into that stitch. Once you've done that, go ahead and fasten off and weave in your ends. So now your heart should be done. So now we're going to start our border to make this into a square. We will be starting at the bottom of our heart first. So you're going to count to your 16th stitch from the top. And when you're counting to your 16th stitch, start with that little tiny slip stitch in the middle. That slip stitch will count as a stitch. Once you have found your 16th stitch, go ahead and attach your yarn. Once you've attached your yarn, go ahead and chain 1. And then into the same stitch, we're going to place 2 single crochets. So here's 1 and 2. Your chain 1 does not count as a stitch. Also, if you want to have less ends to weave in at the end, you can just crochet over your end here. That's what I'm going to be doing. Into the next stitch, we're going to place a half double crochet. Into the next stitch, we'll place a double crochet. In the next stitch, we're going to place a double crochet and a treble crochet. So we'll place a double crochet, and into the same stitch, place a treble crochet. Then we will make our first corner by chaining 2. Into the next stitch, we're going to place a treble crochet and a double crochet. So we'll first place our treble crochet, and then our double crochet into the same stitch. Into our next stitch, we're going to place a double crochet. Into the next stitch, we're going to place a half double crochet and a single crochet. So first we'll do the half double crochet. And into the same stitch, we'll place a single crochet. In the next stitch, we will place a single crochet. Into the next stitch, we will place 2 single crochets. In the next stitch, we'll place a half double crochet. Into the next stitch, we'll place a half double crochet and a double crochet. So first we'll do half double crochet and then a double crochet into the same stitch. Then we will chain 2 to make our corner. Into the next stitch, we'll place a double crochet and a half double crochet. So first double crochet, and then a half double crochet in the same stitch. Then we will place a half double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So here's 1 half double crochet, then into the next stitch, half double crochet. Into the next stitch, we'll place a double crochet. Once you get to the middle of your heart here, we're going to place a treble crochet into our slip stitch at the top. It might be a little bit hard to see, but it's right there. So go ahead and place a treble crochet into that stitch. Into our next stitch, we're going to place a double crochet. Then we will place a half double crochet into the next 2 stitches. Into the next stitch, we will place a half double crochet and a double crochet into the same stitch. Then we will chain 2. Into the next stitch, we'll place a double crochet and a half double crochet into the same stitch. Into the next stitch, we will place a half double crochet. In the next stitch, we will place 2 single crochets into the same stitch. Into the next stitch, you'll place a single crochet. In the next stitch, you'll place a single crochet and a half double crochet into the same stitch. In the next stitch, you'll place a half double crochet. Into the next stitch, we will place a double crochet and a treble crochet into the same stitch. Then we will chain 2. Into the next stitch, we will place a treble crochet and a double crochet into the same stitch. Then we will place a double crochet into the next stitch. Then you'll place a half double crochet into the next stitch. And then the final stitch will be a single crochet. Then go ahead and slip stitch to the very first single crochet. For the next row, we are going to chain 3, which counts as our first double crochet. Then we will place 1 double crochet into the next 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now into this corner space, we're going to place 2 double crochets. Chain 2, and then place 2 more double crochets into that same space. So now in that space, you should have 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet. Then we are going to place 1 double crochet into each of the next 11 stitches. And I will meet you back once you've gotten to this next corner. Into the next chain 2 space, you will place 2 double crochets, chain 2, and then 2 more double crochets into that same space. And then we're just going to repeat that for these next 2 sides. We will place 1 double crochet into the next 11 stitches, and then into the corner we'll place 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet into the next 11 stitches along the next side, and then 2 double crochet, chain 2, 2 double crochet into this last corner, and I will meet you back at the last corner. Once you've done your last corner here, Go ahead and place 1 double crochet into the next 5 stitches. Once you've done that, go ahead and find the top of your chain 3 and place a slip stitch to join. And your heart square should look something like this. For our last round, we are going to chain 1, and that does not count as a stitch. So then we will place a single crochet into the same space. Then we will single crochet into the next 6 stitches until we get to our chain 2 space. Once you're at your chain 2 space, we're going to place 3 single crochets into that space. Then we will place 1 single crochet into each of the next 15 stitches all the way until this next corner, and I will meet you back at the corner. Once you get to the corner, you will place 3 single crochets into the chain 2 space. And then we will just repeat that by placing 1 single crochet into the next 15 stitches, then 3 single crochets into the corner, 1 single crochet into each of the next 15 stitches until the next corner, and then 3 single crochet into that last corner, and I will meet you back at the last corner. Once you've done your last corner, go ahead and place 1 single crochet into the next 8 stitches. Once you've done that, go ahead and find your very first single crochet and slip stitch to join. Then you can go ahead and fasten off and weave in your ends. And there you go, you've got some solid granny squares with cute little hearts in it, perfect for Valentine's Day. They are a lot easier than people think that they are, and they're so cute. You can use them to make bags, or you can make a scarf. I've seen a lot of people making balaclavas. I think that these would be really cute for that. And you can make them in a ton of different colors. They don't have to just be Valentine's Day colors. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to hit that button and hit the bell icon to be notified whenever I have a new tutorial come out. If you want to be up to date on all the things I'm working on, new patterns, anything like that, go ahead and check out my Instagram. It is all linked in the description down below. If you liked this video, like it. If you disliked it, dislike it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, everyone.